never came back to the individual who reported those articles stolen.
Were the magazines matching though?
They don't have identifiers.
Sir, you have no way to have purchased them. Again, this comes back to you invoking an affirmative defense that you bought, you quote unquote bought them, but you didn't provide any evidence as to how.
I said you can buy them from anybody.
You can buy them from anybody, but you didn't state who, how, or articulate anything that is more that is beyond an affirmative defense.
Well, I'm just asking because based on evidence and stuff going forward, I'm just trying to see how you guys
if you're
usually
going to make that argument, make sure you have a witness and that you have come in here and say, "Yep, I sold them those bullets and those magazines," and then ask yourself in the future if this is a matter that you want to go to bench trial or you want something that you want to prepare for the dock.
Also, wouldn't like an officer also would have to do the investigation, actually figure out if this person stole these magazines or not stole these magazines?
Sir, let me introduce you to the concept of civil asset forfeiture. The items can be seized while the officers investigate. They can do that. They do have time in order to do so.
Okay, that's what I was trying to ask, if that was even going to happen. That type of stuff.
Seems like it already did.
Are you okay, Your Honor?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Okay. So you might have had a little bit too much sugar. But all right, well, I appreciate you guys.
Doing fantastic.
I think I had another question, but I can't remember.
All right, Declan, we're good to go.
What did this guy say? Right. You had too much sugar?
Do your worst, Mr. Crane. Then Cross should shoot you. That would be cool. Or Surge, whatever his name is. You're gonna take me back to the cell, right? Oh, okay.
Going down for real. God. Thank you, Your Honors.
Yep, thank you, Officer Crane.
Down for real.
Of a man.
It's going down for real. Pop it. Pop it. Down for real. Rating would mean I would have to choose to interact with that person again. It's going down for real. Oh shit. Jeter. Is there no DOC? Everyone, DOC, please uncuff prisoner King. Well, the funniest part, Twigs, is that the magazines were seized way prior to any of that, right? Can you argue that making it as painful as you can interact with the power gaming? Game crash. Game crash. Game crash. Game crash. Game crash. Game crash. Yeah. 1938. Yeah, in my personal opinion, when people act in bad faith, I will act in equal amounts of bad faith. I gotta admit though, the judges were a bit aggressive. I would say that you are, I don't know how new you are to GTRP, or anything like that. It's hard for me to say this, right? If you're newer, right? I don't know how to express it to you correctly. But part of judging is reading the room. And to be honest with you, when you're a judge, you know, there are some people who you can tell are trying to, how do I phrase it? They're trying to create like positive, entertaining content, I guess would be the correct way to put it. So they're gonna allow a lot of bullshit, right? Like Chatterbox comes to court. It's mostly because Chatterbox wants to continue talking to the cops and dialoguing in roleplay, right? Chatterbox is, and Bobby Charles is a good example, right? Like Space Boy on his characters. The goal for them of going to court is to continue having like a fun back and forth, right? That everyone's enjoying. I think as a judge, sometimes you have to realize that, you know, you treat people according to the energy they're putting out. And especially as a judge in roleplay, sometimes it can be very tiring if people are let's say heavily focused on, you know, sort of the outcome, right? Because oftentimes it feels like you kind of feel like a salt room administrator sometimes. And so I can understand, like, you know, them just sticking in character, right? Because if they go out of character at that point, you know, then they're accused of having bias or something, right? So the best thing for them to do is just stay as in character as possible. That's why you have, you know, Gatsby being more laid back, you have Surge being more aggressive, Norman Adams being somewhere in the middle, but even Norman Adams like has patience limits, right? As a character, he's pretty dry and he's pretty passive, but he can get pretty sassy if you know, he gets pushed or whatever, right? That's how I'd explain that. Now, sometimes, I mean, you have to understand, right? Because sometimes people just view it as like the judge being like, you know, basically like a check on how cops behave. And as a judge, that can be odd because you're there to like evaluate the law, right? And trying to evaluate arguments based on like cop behavior that doesn't really encounter the realm of like a legal issue can be kind of odd to deal with as like a suggestion, right? But see, that's the funny thing, right? Bad faith in character, right, is great if the out of character intent is to make like a funny scene or something, right? It's when it becomes more like the other way around that it becomes kind of like, you know. I can't speak for this situation, but in general, that's how I view those sort of scenarios, right? Your life saved. Well, and that's also why we took, you know, we charged him on with the higher charge, right? Is because we knew it would be fun no matter what, right? Probably just sued for them after. That's what he's gonna. I mean, he literally pled guilty and then pled not guilty because of the magazines. So I think that kind of defeats that argument, right? I'm just gonna give it to you. Room for Kamal on the mags? Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Where is... What channel am I on? I don't even know what's going on. Dispatch to 178, clear bench trial, 10-8 any actives.
I need you to, I need a 77 to assist me transport someone to a bench trial.
Okay, I can assist. Do you need me to remain there throughout it? Because I might need to go off duty midway.
Negative.
Okay, yeah, I can assist in the transport.
need...
No problem.
Yeah, just transport.
Okay, I'm coming down to the cells.
He's already in the garage. Just make me at upper MIPD garage.
Pop, go, let it go. Upper MRPD garage. Okay. What? Okay, yeah, 178. I'm here.
Yeah.
Where did he start driving?
Had someone try and pull a wrench on me at the front of MRPD. I moved away. I'm screaming, hold him up, hold him up.
Hey, firm, I'm looking for them.
He's currently in a black Fiat.
Wait. At MRPD?
That's Stanley Miller's.
Be advised, Croc, you may need to get a 77. I think I'm in a parallel dimension.
Yeah, I think I'm being chased right now. Stand by.
Any 77s, Croc, MRPD.
Yeah, I need 77, Shadow 1. I'm being chased right now by someone.
Break off then.
We need 77s. It's almost 78. It's MRPD. Croc is being chased with Rami in custody. I'm in the shadow realm and I can't see anyone. Please help.
All right. I'm gonna start pulling teeth. I'm gonna break people off channel 2 to respond.
129's
I did. I already did.
Copy. Thank you.
Croc status.
I'm Ocean King. I'm currently doing circles around Legion Square. I've got one vehicle follow me. It's a black 2-door mini hatchback vehicle.
Yeah, I'm in a parallel dimension, guys. I have to take a nap. I can't see anything.
If you come south on Strawberry, Croc, I can lay down spikes in opposing lanes of travel.
That's so annoying. What a bug. I was in the courtroom. Wait, I didn't... That's so weird. I didn't DC it all. That wasn't like a fresh login, right? I'm gonna bring that up actually in the dev Discord. So I was in a bench trial for like 2 hours, came out of the trial, ran on foot back to MRPD, and after going into the building, emerging, could no longer see any cars or other players. Super weird. Crashed where? Where did I crash? Oh, that's why. Actually, I did crash on the way back to MRPD. So maybe I was Ghost Realm doing. Yeah, I remember now. I just put it in the Discord for the devs because that's a pretty serious bug. That's a weird one. Otherwise, I would have helped Croc, you know what I mean? Oh, now I'm... Where am I? Wait, what's happening? What is happening? Bro, what? Am I in Spanish? Oh, I'm at the 0-0 point. Dispatch 178 back from Head Pub. Is this situation still ongoing with Croc?
Croc's
It's Merchant King for now.
Okay, can I get a unit to pick me up? I woke up on Spanish for some reason. Smile.
On my way.
I'm on the corner of I'm at Hawick at the clothing store when the hair barber.
Declan, units on this channel. You guys good with the robbing situation?
It sounds like Croc is Ocean King, so we should be good. Thank you.
Merchant King.
You get to the courthouse. He's good.
Copy. 152 is going to swap over to channel 2 again.
Sorry, Croc.
Stanley Miller was on he was on the radio again while talking to me on the road.
Sorry, Croc. Worst escort ever.
Did you know that DSC are not considered government employees in the fact of the kidnapping charge? I didn't know that.
I mean, Bobby Charles is a piece of shit.
Oh, I'm talking about Richard Wojcik or whatever the fuck.
I don't know.
But yeah, they're not covered. It's dispatch, Council of 8, PD, EMS, doctors, but not.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think anyone kidnapped a DOC before because they rose in the prison.
Is this your car?
Oh, no, I was on foot, just in MRPD.
Oh.
I was running back from the courthouse from a bench trial, and I couldn't see anything, so I took a nap because I realized I couldn't see Croc. I was running out in front of MRPD with a gun.
Ocean King.
And then when I took a nap and woke up again, I was in Spanish Avenue.
If your cars aren't personally owned, you need to either you guys need to figure out what to do with those cars.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
And I know why.
Do you guys have a problem with this auger that's in the area, jogger?
I think I need to off duty. I might be back. I don't know. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the ride. Thank you. I need to figure out. I got a message. Should he go? Say, what are we doing? Okay. We still trying to do some interviews or what? I got stuck.
Mommy just disappeared. I don't know if he just head popped. Oh, there he is. I found him.
EMS from PD.
But she can do tomorrow.
Can we get EMS on Strawberry?
Hey, we'll get a unit to you.
Bring Vespucci across.
Okay, agreed. Let's do that. Just add everyone. Treasurer. Tomorrow, 4/27. At 9 at 12 noon EST. We need to go here.
I got Rami fleeing from the building.
Bro.
Rami's fleeing from the building. He just ran out the front of the courthouse and he's 77's immediate. From the courthouse right now. He's going to the side. I need him here now. He's wearing a white outfit.
Motherfucker. Why did he uncuff him? Croc is chasing on foot. He called that a white outfit.
He's running back in. Yeah, he's in a white outfit. And he's running in.
You're placing him in the cuffs and he is to be shackled to the fucking desk.
Oh, hey, firm. He's shackled now. He's gonna be shackled now. He's going back inside.
Okay.
Individual's gonna was in black pants and a white top. Was Stanley Miller in a buggy somewhere?
He's back in the courthouse. I think he's actually running to his courthouse now.
On the stairs.
Yeah, stick on the stairs. Stick on the stairs.
I'll just stay outside till you get him locked down, at least. Or cuffed.
Yeah, firm.
Is he soft cuffed still?
I cuffed him to the table and then he ran.
He's to be actually cuffed.
We need to keep all.
Sorry, just gonna. Yeah. Yes. Congratulations. Okay, closed to state announce. Congratulations to the winner of the head of bar runoff election, Murphy Braun. Thanks to Serge Cross for participating. Vote count in the runoff was 14-9. Additionally, treasurer interviews will resume tomorrow, Saturday, 4/27 at 12 noon EST. I don't like fight night. Right. Like fight night. You know what? The right. I'm not supposed to like fight night. Okay. The interviews are happening before the meeting, so unknown. She could be, she could not, I don't know. To the right. Fight night. 178 103 direct.
Send it.
E25 with me at MRPD.
Sure, yeah. Yo.
Holy fuck, what a day, huh? Remember when I called you like the very beginning of the day?
Yeah.
That was crazy. We were up there in Sandy, and I pull up to the abandoned motel before you got on duty, and there was a guy just standing next to two motorcycles, like in a giant pile of blood, just on the phone. And I was like, hey man, like I just rolled up next to him, was like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, what's up? And just kept talking on the phone and ignored me and just walked in circles. There's locals running up to him, and I'm like, are you just hanging out? He's like, yeah. Like, you like motorcycles? And he's like, yeah, I'm at the Sandy Shores Motorcycle Club. And I was like, oh, okay, but you know, you need to drive motorcycles that aren't stolen, because when they were flagged 1060. And he literally, without putting down the phone, goes, can I ride it for the rest of the day though? Is that cool? And I was like, no, you can't. I gotta mark it for impound. So I mark it for impound, and I go to leave. The guy's still on the phone. The other one's registered to auto-tune Tyrone. And I do like one lap around the block. I come back and I see him driving the same motorcycle speeding away, and then two other motorcycles speeding in different directions. He parks at the like this little outcropping place next to the Alamo Sea. Then asked me, so what's the scenario gonna be? Are you gonna chase me or just impound it again? So I called 77s because I heard footsteps. I guess there was someone creeping on me on a roof nearby. And the guy from the roof jumped off the roof, got onto another sport bike, and then the original guy got on the back of that bike. And then there's a big chase. And then we went back and we documented the empty motel, and just wait, here's the best part. You know the pool at the empty motel?
Yeah.
They had it full of trash. But like
Christ.
strategically placed trash.
What was the trash?
It was like broken down vehicle parts, you know, but just like 30 of them spread out in the pool.
Just to cover it?
No, like I think they were like you know, like for sanitation, you know.
Oh yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they're multitasking, you know, being really efficient.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I've had a fucking day, bro.
And then I remembered it was the same guy when I was riding with Lenny. We pulled him over one time. We were like, hey man, we're just gonna let you go. You know, you're just joyriding. We don't care about anything else. You know, you can just walk. Not a big deal. We're having a pleasant conversation. He's like, yeah, but I want the chase though.
Oh.
Same guy.
What a beast. Dude, I'm an absolute vibe kill today. Let me tell you. I've been... Oh.
You should just... And then we had the Chris King scenario that I just got out of a 2-hour bench trial. He, there was a stolen CVPI in Sandy. Stolen CVPI in Sandy. I find it. I call backup. He shows up. He T-bones Sultan as Sultan's U-turning on East Joshua to chase the car. Starts yelling at Sultan, calling him a dumb fuck, whatever. Sultan's like, if you ram me again like that, I'm gonna shoot you. So then he runs from us. Sultan and I stick on him because he's driving a stolen car. And eventually he ejects himself out of the stolen car and he gets incapacitated. So we arrest him, whatever. He's got a gun on him that comes back to a stolen gun report, and there's been like 4 of these guns stolen by the same group from the same guy over and over. One of these clowns, Mr. Twinkles. So I go to process him. I give him all the charges. Oh, he also ran over Tessa during the chase. So I go to process him, give him all the charges, and he's like, "What did you take from me?" And I was like, "Your gun and your wrench, I think." And he's like, "That's it?" I'm like, "I think so." And he's like, "All right, guilty. Send me." And I'm like, "Well, that's kind of weird." So I go and look at the possessions, and I see that he's got like 5 magazines of ammo with the gun. And I got worried that the PPO didn't seize them. So I said, hold on, sir. I need to give you your wrench back. Do you want to reclaim your possessions? Then I'll just put it in a spot so it won't poof. And he goes, no, I don't care. It's just a wrench. Send me. And I'm like, well, now I'm really suspicious. It turns out the PPO had seized them. And so I go back and I'm like, all right, sir, no, we're all good. We got everything. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, you know, everything's good. And by the way, he admitted to stealing the gun from the guy, like admitted by name that he stole from that guy. And he's going to plead guilty to everything. And then as soon as he realized that we had seized his magazines and ammo with the gun, he then said, bench trial, I want an attorney, and I plead not guilty to everything. And then I did a 2-hour bench trial.
City Hall, 3rd floor courtroom.
Yeah, and then I do a 2-hour bench trial where he basically lied about everything.
Permission to be here?
Yeah, you're good.
Hotel 276.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Those 2 scenes that I just described have been my entire time on duty.
Can you guys stop typing in the report, please?
I was going to see if I could ride with you, Declan.
I've been on duty for 4 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know if I'm allowed to because I'm not an FTO.
I'm not a cadet.
Yeah, he's not a cadet.
Sweet. Speaking of which, can I be an FTO, Bones?
You need to take one person, just
What's the status
one.
at City Hall?
Just a single person and write a
They
one
want code
report.
4 under control.
I got it down to 1. That's the best I could do.
Oh,
Copy.
okay.
So just take 1, and then you'll be FTO.
You want to FTO me?
Huh. Yeah. Sure.
It's the best I could do, man. I've been fighting command and high command all day today. All fucking day.
You should talk to the chief. He wants me to FTO.
It's my fault.
It's not your fault, because this was previous days of me fighting.
Yeah, I think you should talk to the chief. He wants me to FTO.
Happy 223 City Hall.
Yeah, I think he should talk to his assistant chief.
Oh.
Yeah. Because she thinks this is, you know, all she's gonna say is like, all he has to do is 1. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, but I only plan on mentoring one person
Is it
at a time.
Oh, that's smart. That's actually really fucking smart. Because then you can keep track of everyone as well as.
That's crazy. That's so crazy smart.
Oh.
Wow, whose idea was that?
Wow, who trained you, Bones? Who was it again?
Wesley Arnold.
Oh, that guy sounds really smart.
Who told you, well, hold on, who told you you were the future?
William Gunner. Well, a lot of people actually. A lot of people.
Who said it
William
first?
Gunner was one of the first.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like, wow, he's got like a weird, like not deja vu, but like I feel like I just inherited memories from an astral plane or something. Like some kind of mentor. Like I'm envisioning like an argument about like duos for a competition, arguing about mentors and pupils. And all
where's your
that.
20 man?
That's crazy.
Currently in MRPD.
And then
I will be...
and all that.
Yeah.
134.
And I will be in the garage waiting for you. I actually took somebody as my mentee actually.
Crazy.
I took Walter Christmas as my mentee.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Yeah, wow, Walter Christmas, huh?
And I actually kind of took you in kind of like that mentor program where I was just like your only FTO.
That's true. Yeah. Good point.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Just Selena Way.
Yeah, it's.
Yep.
Oh man.
Big gulps, huh?
Yeah.
Just one moment, waiting for Officer Loki. Stand for it.
I'll be there in 1 second.
So what happened with the shooting? I was in bench.
Oh, buddy.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I all I know is that
ready for this?
All I know is that I think Rami held up a cop to break out Kay from the hospital. That's all I read in the report.
He held up his friend.
Oh, well, that's weird.
All right, we're mounted.
Yeah.
All right, 12076 City Hall.
And then just a second ago, he ran out the courthouse like 3 times. Where I guess he broke the cups that were on the table.
All right, cool. So what happened? Why? What happened?
We shot people. At the hospital, here comes Rami with Richard as his hostage, who we just saw him with. tries to negotiate for him and all his friends to go in a Group 6 truck and the back, and take off. So then we just open fire right whenever they leave the hospital, basically, as soon as we leave the hospital.
Right.
You want cops check the
And they all get down. Yeah, let's go.
Splash 123, City Hall.
I just got out of a 2-hour bench trial. My brain is mush.
10-7
I
bench
feel
trial.
sorry for you.
It was
Besides
Chris
the point-
King. I had a great experience.
But I really want you to hear what's his name's perspective.
Yeah.
No, not Declan's. Peter's perspective.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the perspective that I got.
I
and
was just asking
think that it's-
Bones what had happened with those shooting because I was in the bench trial. I don't know anything about it.
No. I'm talking completely different situation. Not,
Oh,
Not
okay.
the situation that you're talking about.
Which one are you
I just
talking
think
about?
you should gather his side of things.
All right.
No, not you. Slacks.
Oh. I warned you,
Yeah.
my brain was fucking much, brother. I'm trying.
Yeah.
You're good. There's a lot of cops here.
Yeah, I'm making sure they're going inside. That's all. Like, some of these arrests will take 2-3 hours alone, and it is
Brother,
draining
you
as
know
fuck.
how we were on the scene with the motorcycle chase?
Yeah, up in Sandy. I remember like 2 hours
That
ago.
was the first scene that I responded to, and this was the second. I've been on duty for 4.5 hours. I've done 2 things.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna clock off for the night. You guys, do you want to use a cop car, Bones, or are you good?
We use Aldo Jackson Scout. You can park yours.
All right, sounds good.
We just keep, asking the state to raid his garage at MRPD.
Can't you talk to a judge and have him transfer ownership if you get like a signature?
Yeah, probably. Bones was the one who originally was borrowing it, so I don't really know.
I can get his signature, but it's gonna be over email.
I mean, talk to the DOJ, see if they honor something like that.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk to him.
All right.
I bet you she'll go Deckard.
Cool. He was found guilty of all charges.
Oh
We
my
keep all the
God.
magazines.
See you
Good night,
guys tomorrow.
sir. Good night,
He
sir.
got found guilty of everything?
Yeah. Found guilty of everything. They seized all the magazines.
Escorting us
Yep.
to City Hall.
So-
You know what the funniest part was? Is they gave him 10 more months in jail than I was offering after the 2-hour bench trial.
Man, that when I say people weaponize it, listen, I love Ben Charles, you know what I mean? But it's the simple dumb shit like that. He wasn't arguing any charge. He just wanted the magazine.
Yeah.
You gonna raid him?
No, because then I have to talk to him again by voluntary.
That's fair. Okay.
I'd have to choose to, and I don't want to choose that.
Yeah.
So I don't
I'm sorry
care.
I left you in that bullshit.
I mean, he genuinely walked into a raid by arguing that I didn't know
He
which
gave us more information that we didn't have.
I didn't know which Mr. Twinkle's robbery by his group it was, and I was like, well, hold on. So yeah, no,
this
we're not
guy
doing
is
that.
always around them when they're doing shit. Right? I see him every time.
Oh, the last time there was we were chasing a car from Sandy that shot. That was the one where Mr. K ran out of the water and I chased him on foot or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that. The one by San Fruto?
he was literally the guy that Lenny and I shot who was interfering and pulled a gun on us when we pitted him. And it was actually, you know what's funny? I think it might have even been close to the same car. It might have been a Lampadati, but it was also silver, I believe. I can't remember.
Okay, it keeps repeating itself, right?
But yeah, it was
it's the right
it might have been black that time, but anyway, the point is that yeah, literally the same scenario. So yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, just fuck around, find out. He did some dumb shit. We had units to pursue the CVP. We stuck on him, and he got caught.
Yeah.
They used to have interference cars left, right, and center where nobody goes. You know what I'm saying? Or we struggle to pursue and apprehend them. That's the type of shit I was good. Me and you just went straight after him. Let the other units handle that.
No, I agree. I always stick on interference cars because then they can't swap to something else and do a pickup,
Exactly.
right? And you only need one unit to do that to stay on them, versus you need 2 or 3 units to actually chase somebody, right? So
pit them, box them.
Yeah, because you don't have to. You don't even have to pit. You just stay on them safely, you know.
Yep.
And then I did that once with this guy was in a tow truck. He did a block at White Garage, and I just sat on the tow truck the rest of the chase, and I'm like, it's 1-to-1, so I take him out of the equation, right?
And you flush him out, and
Yeah.
then
The only
boom,
thing you have to be
he's not
careful of
there.
is like getting led into an ambush or whatever, right?
Yep.
But as long
Yep.
as you're safe about how you
Happy
pursue, then it
224
should be
tonight.
easy.
Where's
I
your
don't
freaking
know.
Bones? Let me see who this is. For a second.
I wasn't.
Bones is trying to
paying any
recover.
attention.
Yeah. Hello, on fire. I wanted to ask you. You still with Coyote?
You staying on duty, Bones? You going to bed?
Probably going to bed.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I'll try to stay on so Peters can get some more time out there. But oh wait, you're PPO. You can do whatever you want. Fuck it.
Yeah, I could do.
Yeah,
I've
we'll
been on
ride.
duty
We'll
for-
ride. We'll ride.
I've been around for 11 hours already.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Just don't think we're gonna have any quiet time tonight.
Does she know what 10-6 means?
Probably. She's the assistant chief.
Does that mean that if we call for her, she's gonna respond?
Yeah, probably.
I think she's got him backwards.
I think she knows.
Okay.
Are you just saying that, Bones?
Yeah, maybe she knows. Maybe she's just like having fun watching, and she's not a part of the
Well,
case.
I think
don't
she's
know.
like actually just. I think she's there as backup because that's where. Remember we were going there with Slacks?
Yeah, that makes
Remember?
sense. Yeah. Let's see. I want to look at something. Oh God, this fucking Polito place.
What Pluto place? What's going on?
There's just a bunch of holy fuck. The barrio is
patrolling-
active. Wow.
I was patrolling Polito today a little bit.
6.
It was crazy.
Oh, I could tell you all about that. Actually, yeah. Let's go up there. Let's do that. Let's go cruise
I don't mind
Polito.
fucking- Yeah, I got my car out. I got to get it repaired. There's just no repair places right now.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Nobody's got fucking parts.
That's rough.
Yeah, that sucks. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Do you need? If you have parts, can you get them put on or no?
I don't know. The other thing is they told me to come back during the daytime.
Oh shit. Yeah, then they can't probably. Put
I
them
didn't park the vehicle. It's just downstairs. And then I'm like, okay, I'll fucking when I can, I'll get it repaired. I mean, I don't know. I pulled that car out this morning and it was so fucked up. By the way,
dude, it's a revolving door, man. Just goes. It happens all the fucking time.
Yeah, I got a whole investigation going on with Polito. There's like a whole cartel up there.
I got a guy named Barry. He told me to stay out of Polito. That's all I know.
What?
Yeah, there's some guys up there. They got a whole thing going. What time is it, man? 8:15.
I talked to Lenny today.
Yeah, I saw him. He was Kyle Pred's paralegal in that court case for about 10 minutes before they got fired.
Who got fired?
Kyle Pred and Lenny.
He got fired. He was a paralegal for the court case I had. You must have been right after me then if you had a court
Probably.
case.
Chris King fired him and Kyle Pred like 10 minutes in or something.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm good to go. Oh, I talked to Aziz too. I said, hey, are we cool? I was like, I don't know why you just wouldn't come to me and, you know.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What'd he say?
He's like, yeah, I don't really have any problems with you. I was like, yeah, you know, I mean, like I was doing it, but I just kind of like needed confirmation, you know.
I want the
and
tea.
I feel like it's something you could have talked to me about. And I was like, did I do something to you to piss you off? And he's like, no, it's not you, insinuating that it's you.
Oh, I know it's me.
Which is wild as hell.
I know it's me. I full on screamed at the motherfucker today.
Well, you keep your chin up. You just keep doing the damn thing, all right?
Hopefully.
What do you mean, hopefully?
Hopefully.
Like, hopefully,
No.
like.
No, I'll keep trying, but dude, it's a battle I've been fighting for ever. feels like. It feels like.
You know. All right. Good night, Bones.
Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all.
Yeah, you take care.
Let's ride up Polito real quick. Did you say you? We'll take Jackson's. No.
Okay, yeah, I got some. Once we get out there, I got some fucking. Some big old tea.
Yeah, this is for future reference. If neither Bones and I are online, as long as you try to get it repaired when you're done using it. God, I said online. I'm so fucking tired. If Bones and I aren't on duty,
I thought that was some kind of police code I didn't know about.
Yeah. You can go to the upper parking garage at MRPD, the outdoor one, and raid the garage for state ID 1161.
Okay.
And that is Aldo Jackson. He's no longer actively patrolling on the force. And this is his scout that has no push bar and has a turbo in it.
I don't know if I'll fucking use it. I don't want to fucking ruin anything. I don't want to lose a turbo. Yeah, I talked to Lenny today. He actually, he brought up some fucking crazy points when I was in.
Yeah, I've said them all. I had a 4-hour conversation with the chief, the assistant chief, and Bones a couple days after Lenny shot Slacks and Kid Archer.
He basically what he made it sound like.
What in the fuck?
Are we pulling our guns here?
I'm sorry.
Can I help you?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Pull over. No.
Pull the car over.
Okay.
What in the
P2
fuck?
is going to code 6 Chiliad in reference to the latest 911.
805, 1038, northbound Los Santos Freeway in front of the water power plant with a gray in color sports vehicle occupied one time.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, I'm gonna take it down a notch. Sorry, that was a little shocking. I'm assuming it was an accident.
It was totally an accident.
Okay.
I don't like your attitude.
Oh, you made him angry. All right, Peters.
You're making me late now.
Peters, take it down a notch.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
All right, ma'am. My name's Declan Crane, badge 178 with the LSPD. What's your name?
Raya.
Hey, Raya.
King.
Hello. Ma'am, look, I understand accidents happen. I will say that, thank you for stopping and speaking with us and not just immediately taking off. From our side, you have to understand, today's been particularly violent, so we're kind of on edge, so I think you kind of just bore the brunt of that.
I'm so sorry.
I got my eye on you.
This is a test drive. I couldn't control the car.
Understood. That's fine. Do you have a valid license, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Can I see that, please? Thank you. Okay, tell you what, Miss Kane, I am going to just head back to my cruiser over there, look up your information. As long as there's no outstanding warrants or any other big issues,
I'm gonna keep an eye on her.
we'll be good to go. Okay, just give me a second. You can speak to my colleague here, Mr. Peters.
Roll down this window just in case.
In case of what?
So I can keep my eye on you to make sure you ain't reaching for nothing, trying to murder me like you just did, murderer.
I didn't murder you.
You're a murderer.
I didn't.
Attempted murderer.
You.
How could you?
You're totally fine.
Robbery, kidnapping.
How could you do such a thing? You've changed.
Lots of driving stuff.
Change. You changed.
No,
she has a driver's license though, so a lot of this is old.
I don't even know you anymore.
I don't even know you. You don't call. You don't text. What's wrong with you?
I hope somebody kicks you in the big toe. How about that?
I hope you.
Oh, my spirit's coming back. Yeah, everything's good here.
All right. So like I said, ma'am, I looked up your license. I do recognize you don't currently have any points on your license, which indicates to me that at least for, the past month or so, you haven't been getting a ton of tickets or anything. I do appreciate that. I am just going to let you off with a warning. I understand it's a test drive. Maybe you couldn't control it. I will give you the benefit of the doubt, okay?
I'm sorry again. Yeah.
Yeah, no
I feel
problem.
Like you guys had a rough day. I didn't mean to.
You're all
hit you
good.
guys or
You're all good.
anything.
Accidents happen. Thank you for stopping. That's the biggest thing.
I'm
We
having
always
a-
ask
I'm
that
having a great
people,
day.
yeah, you know, we always ask that people stop and comply with us, and thank you for doing that because it makes everyone's lives easier, and we can't actually give you leniency because you know we actually got to speak to you. So thank you for that. You'll be free to go when the lights are off. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
so much, officers.
No problem.
I hate you. I hate you, officer. I hate you.
I hate you more. Yeah.
You see this?
Hey. I swear to God, you wait one day, I'm gonna catch you.
Stop flirting, Peters. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yeah, today's been kind of crazy. I'm kind. God damn it. I'm kind of biased because this is like my first full day on duty.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been fucking. I mean, obviously there's issues, right? I could see where having to deal with it day in and day out is frustrating. But yeah, it's been fucking absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah, shift 2 is really nonstop lately. It is very nonstop. There's almost no downtime right now.
The thing, the no downtime doesn't bug me at all, right? If we are kind of like going for not even being successful, right? Because the reality is we're probably only gonna catch 50% of the criminals if that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't mean downtime as in like
That's right.
I don't mean downtime as in like time to like chat or whatever. I mean no downtime from priority situations, like no downtime from active 80s, robberies, shootings, etc. Over the past like week or so, there's been routine like police vehicle thefts, shootings, robberies with guns. You know, the other day we had a Maze Bank robbery. I don't know if you were at that or not, but Maze Bank robbery.
Yeah, I was at MRPD lobby just studying.
Yeah, 10 minutes into the bank robbery at Maze Bank, a cash exchange occurred and a laundromat back to back. So we split off 3 units because the chief of staff for the city council, the mayor's wife, got kidnapped also. So we split off 3 units from Maze Bank, collected both hostages from laundromat and cash exchange, and tried to look for the missing mayor's wife, all while Maze Bank was being robbed. And while we were doing those tasks, the officers at Maze Bank got shot. So that's been kind of par for the course lately in shift 2.
The fuck is it really bright here? Or is it just my
Yeah,
glasses?
it's like the light hitting the water or something, or the fog. I don't really know why. So Polito Cartel. Yeah, it actually looks like this is like snow right now for me. You see this? This is like snow instead of sand.
Yeah, there's like a bluish white.
Yep,
Is this snow? I think that is snow.
No, I
can't
think it's
tell.
just fucked up sand.
Okay.
Okay, so Polito Cartel. So way back a long time ago, when I was riding with Lenny Hawk, we ended up stumbling upon a guy fleeing Polito in a stolen car. We chased him. Eventually, he bailed out on foot. And when he ran on foot, he gave up after like a minute and a half. And we were very confused why, because he was right next to the ocean. He could have swam away. And then we got suspicious because we found a bunch of stuff on the ground. And we ended up finding like, you know, a bunch of weed in a bush, right? So that was like the first time I experienced drugs in Polito. Since then, we ended up having a situation where we spotted a guy known to us as Bjorn, who's like a big, hefty, I don't know, he looks like kind of like the guy from Game of Thrones that holds the door or whatever.
Oh, the guy that got the fridge on his back?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, chunky guy. Yeah, he got arrested by us kind of doing the same thing with ditching the weed in a bush, except he also ditched a bunch of rolled cash alongside a bunch of weed, and we found his fingerprints all over the bags and the money. So we got him, and it was a certain strain called Zaso. And then come to find out, I looked through the past investigations by other officers, and 2 other people were caught selling Zaso in Polito. And then there's this lady named Jenny Hall, who we believe lives in Polito with the then Deputy Mayor Michael Simone.
Yeah, I know.
She's been seen in his cars a lot, yeah. And heading up this way, and we
Are
know
you
them
okay?
to live here.
You think she's a part of this stuff?
And check this out. She was caught down on Vespucci Beach area
Dispatch 100 back 10-8.
near a drug sale call, and she was found with the Zaso strain on her.
Really?
And then the other day, I came up to a drug sale call that came in from the farm over here.
Look at this right here. See that? What is that?
What are you looking at?
Back behind us? That's somebody's car? You want to run?
Oh, no. It's whoever owns the barn. They always park there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've seen that here before. But check this out, right? The farm here, I go around and I'm looking around and I can't find anybody in the fields or anything selling. But one time there was a chase about 2 months ago, and the guy tucked in here behind this stall like this with a little tiny club car, and he tried to hide from us, and I found him. So I thought, oh, maybe someone's like hiding in there, right? So we pull around the corner and we see a guy parked in an SUV inside the barn. He's in his head. After like 2 minutes, he sort of comes to from taking a nap in the car. We're like, sir, you need to step out all this. He claims it's not his car. He just found it here or something like that. It's some bullshit excuse. Then when my partner Bayweather got him out of the car, he tried to get back in and flee, and he gets tased and cuffed. And he had the same strain Zaso on him as well. Now, the interesting thing about him is that he was driving an SUV registered to Sonia Summers, who is someone that we've seen lurking around drug sale calls in Polito numerous times. So basically what I'm saying is, overall, there's this nexus of this Zaso strain and the geographical sort of range of Polito, whether people who live here selling it elsewhere or people, selling it here, right, who don't live here. So it's highly likely that either it's being manufactured here or the people who primary distribute it live here. And that was confirmed the other day by this. Check this out. Bones and I are in the south side. A flagged lowrider truck goes by us on Forum after a drug sale call. We pull the truck over, and it's this guy Bert Beans and this other guy Nico Canto. And the Bert Beans guy gave up the stolen car and weed he had on him, and he had Zaso on him. And Bert Beans showed us a picture of his jacuzzi, where he likes to have jacuzzi parties, and he lives up in Polito, which he confirmed. And check this out. Who's in the picture but Jenny fucking Hall and Michael Simone?
Bjorn.
No. Jenny Hall and Michael Simone. Jenny Hall found with the same strain, Zaso, right? Bjorn wasn't in the photo, but Bjorn has been seen multiple times at the same house, so I think he lives with Bert Beans.
Do you know where they live?
Yeah, I'll show you in a second.
Well,
but
I know
so
where,
yeah.
I was gonna say I know where.
Oh
Jenny
yeah, no,
lives.
I know.
Crazy.
I don't know where Jenny lives, but I know where Bert Beans and Bjorn live. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's literally. I've been calling it the Polito cartel because over time, over the last like 2 or 3 months, I've slowly just built up more and more connections. And I'm pretty certain that there's some kind of geographic tie with this Zaso strain and Polito. Check this out. So, Bert Beans and the Bjorn guy, they live right here to your left.
Which one?
I think it's this one right here.
Shots outside MR courthouse.
Oh,
169. I'm in Druid.
Uniform on top of it.
Yeah. And check this out. So I've seen them hanging around outside this house right here to our left, and also this house to my right. And then there's also been drug sale calls from those 2 locations.
I only heard 1 set of shots.
And we've also got a ton of drug sale calls in the alley behind the house that is theirs.
Drug sale.
Where?
Give me a second. Let me pull it up.
Oh, that's Vespucci. It's Vespucci Beach Invention Court. Yeah.
Was it 23 at CMC?
But
I got
yeah,
one
this is
individual down. I got 3 people here that were on CM.
This is like
77 to be very
this is where I've seen everyone.
120
Status.
Right
I got one
here,
individual running with a black jacket, a black beanie,
right to the
running
left,
into
right
the
here.
hospital now.
In
Lenny
this
is down at the front
backyard,
of the hospital.
this is where those guys have been. I've seen the like drug so calls come in from.
On fire, and
then
Cornwood
yesterday,
going in from the
check
back
this
entrance.
out. Yesterday or the day before, I was cruising up here,
Is it pink hair?
and I see a guy parked out front of this house to our left, which I've seen drug so calls at.
Go
There
northwest.
were 2 cars in the parking lot registered to a guy named Kenny Cushman, who has felony possession of marijuana for Zaso.
Zaso is the big thing.
It's all over here in Toledo, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go back. Take this street
Go
in
west?
the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's just some locals staring down that way. You know what I mean? We had a couple calls here earlier today. I think while we've been up here, by the way.
Oh, really?
Hey, we got suspect on outside CMC.
Straight ahead here.
134 is uses down.
That's 78s, right? Is there a Bravo?
I just heard that somebody was down. I
Just a
didn't hear
Bravo
anything
or an
else.
Alpha?
There it is.
That's an Alpha. 78s.
Hey, it's code 4. It's code 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear about that shit with Z's and me?
No, I got on duty afterwards, and I literally had
yeah.
2 scenes, and that's it.
Well, Bones said that Aziz is targeting him, but I basically was going in. So the in Houston, where I worked before, it's like, you know, we had to manually put in the evidence. We didn't have like an automated evidence system. So I went to go file evidence after scene, and Aziz was there. I was like, hey, just to clarify, like I'm about to type all this in manually. I was like, is that the correct way, or should I do it another way? He's like, no, you just throw it in there. I was like, oh, this is fucking amazing.
Aziz
And
is
he's
not
like, yeah, you know.
heavy bleeding, 52 front of CMC.
But from there, I guess he made a complaint to Slacks and said that I wasn't fit to be an officer, and it sets a bad precedent for other fucking cadets and shit. Which I was like, what? I ended up calling him. I was like, did I do something to piss you off? I was like, I don't even understand, you know. I was like, this could have been handled at the scene, and he's just like, no, it's not you, it's not you. And I was like, oh,
We're getting units to you as soon as one is available.
Who knows? I'll tell you right now that a lot of people in this PD spend way too much time nitpicking each other instead of like lifting each other up.
That's the thing. That's
So
crazy. That's what I'm noticing.
yeah,
Like it's like we
get used to
should
it, man.
be. Like there needs to be camaraderie. You know what I mean?
Well, welcome to what I said for 4 hours.
You're coming on duty to be I mean, the pay's not that great, right?
Yep.
So you get a sense of community out of that. And if your own community is shitting on you, why would you want to fucking come on duty?
Yep. Preaching to the choir.
Should we do a stakeout here? I know.
I don't think they're doing anything active right now. So I'll tell you some things they do in case you do see calls up here and you want to investigate them. So some of the shit they do is they will hide in these little alcoves, like right here. He's on his MDT. So like these little parts of the entrances to the chicken factory, they'll hide in those alcoves, run out, sell to a local on the street, and then run back into the chicken factory and have like a bike in the back or even parked inside. They also will sell in the backyards of the homes on the coast. So it's very hard to get an angle to, you know, see handoffs without exposing yourself by being on the beach, basically.
Okay, I got a question.
Hey, on fire.
Yeah.
Can you cover, make sure to cover Aziz.
There
and
is
Lenny.
somebody that has criminal possession. Oh no, that's government issued equipment. That's not a weapon. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a weapon. Okay, but this would be one, right? Let's say somebody gets a gun charge. They lose their hunting license immediately. You covered that in Academy, correct?
I'm
pretty sure that was.
I'd have to look. I mean, look at the legislation.
I didn't see. I went through the entire legislation yesterday. Oh, I found a typo, by the way, in the legislation. I told Mrs. Thoroughbred about it.
Hunting. It says hunting rifles may only be possessed by licensed hunters. So I think it's tied to the hunting license, not the weapons license. But it does say anyone with a violent felony will automatically be disqualified from holding a hunting license.
Okay, so they just lose both. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, I've tried to like slowly just gather more info about these guys. I'm trying to pretend to be nice to them, you know.
Crazy as hell. You're telling me Jenny Halls? Hold on.
She's at least tied in somehow.
859 76 to CMC to
Hey,
help.
I'm just gonna. Oh shit! You got a bunch of stuff back here. I'm gonna. I didn't mean to look back there, but there's a bunch of moonshine. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna make a drink in the front seat.
Yeah, right.
Here.
Sounds good. Oh my god, the moonshine is still in the back of this Scout. I forgot that we crashed the other day and we couldn't find the car because it poofed, right?
Radio check.
My people. What's going on, chat? We vibing? Hunting rifles do not harm humans, correct? Because otherwise you could just come into the city, make a couple grand and buy a gun and then go rob people, and that would be fucking dumb. You can already do it with a knife, but you know, guns are significantly worse for that problem. It is pretty crucial to a roleplay server that you at least have to do some kind of roleplay before you can start running around with a gun. Whether that's finding connections, whether that's getting approved for a weapons license, whatever it is, right? There should be some basic check towards you getting on the server and just running around with a gun. Otherwise, you're just asking for people to get whitelisted just to like come on and like RDM people and shit. Imagine if someone just like could pay for a fucking like copy pasted application, get whitelisted, load up 5M, just log in, buy a gun and just go around and just shoot people like 10 seconds into the server. That would be sick, right? Bro, I saw Jamal doing that with the hunting rifle. It's so funny. Or like when he has no gun and he just starts playing the music out of like the window of the car during chases. There's just gunshot sounds. I love Jamal. Man, I have such crazy FPS up here. I have 128 FPS with like pretty high settings during the rain. Jamal's hilarious, man. What are these guys doing? Wait, was that guy gonna tow the car from the... Wait, what? Where did that guy come from? Huh. Why did he park here? Because he was pulling out of this parking lot, right? I'm confused. I wonder what that guy was doing. Maybe he just like pulled off to eat or something. That might be it. He might have just like pulled off in this lot to like eat or piss or something, and then he came back and he pulled out.
Okay.
Some guy pulled out of here this lot in a tow truck, and I was kind of just like wondering what he was doing here, but he probably pulled off to like eat or piss or something.
Lido Cartel, is that kind of like your code name for the whole operation going on up here, or you?
Yeah, that's what I'm like referring to it as casually, right? Because Wait, DOC. Okay, I don't. Whatever. Yeah, just because I don't know who's the leader. I don't know who's involved. I don't know if it's just like multiple groups pushing the same grower's weed, or maybe they're all growing the same strain together. I have no idea, right? All I know is that Zaso strain has something to do with Polito, whether it's the geographical location or somebody who lives here, right? But I don't know exactly what's going on, so I'm just kind of trying to figure it all out.
You would, I mean, I would assume it's probably not.
I don't know. But you know, anytime you see drug sale calls up there, those are probably some, like, you know, good spots to check out. If you think about where the gas station is and where you go off road, like behind Polito towards the beach, there's some angles where you can get camera shots of that house and the front porch. So I've been trying to like spy on them with binoculars. See what?
Look to your left, look behind you. You don't see that big old fifth wheel over there?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm desensitized to that. That's routine.
That shit was standing straight up a few seconds ago.
Yep. There some, I don't know why, but they recruit like stunt drivers for these things out here. And they routinely will just send it into the mountain or any number of other, I guess they're tricks or stunts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're probably gonna get shot today, by the way.
Why? What happened?
There's a situation where it's the bench trial that's going on right now for Rami and Mr. Kevin. So essentially, somebody 311'd in that they wanted police presence at the bank.
Oh, at a G6. Yeah, I read like 5 seconds of this report when I was in my bench trial.
Not fucking good. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she said that she gave somebody a lawful order to leave. Unfortunately, we can't give, and again, maybe it's different here, but you can't give lawful orders for the sake of giving lawful orders. You know what I mean? It's
so
like
what? Wait, hold on. What happened?
So from what I understand, the original officer on scene was there because G6 driver said,
hey,
"Hey,
asked for somebody to come escort
we need
them."
Whatever. Somebody claimed that they needed to go inside to make a deposit, and an officer said, "If you don't leave, I'm giving you a lawful order to leave." Like they're collecting money right now, which again is not.
I mean, we probably have the authority to close the bank, right? For a minute.
I would not think so.
You don't think so?
I mean,
I don't know.
I understand it's a public institution, but it's like. Maybe we can.
I don't know. I mean, it's interesting because the G6 people have like specific laws about protecting them, right? And like who can work for them. I don't know. That's a good question. But anyway, so she told someone you have to leave, and then what happened?
She said, like, on what grounds are you giving me a lawful order? They went in anyway. I guess the cops fucking chased, then a whole fucking shootout pursued. They're in a bench trial.
Wait, how do we get to shootout over that?
I guess they shot. I don't know the details of it, but
interesting. Okay. Huh.
But they seem pretty upset, so I was like, all right.
Y'all can go ahead and clean up, grab berries and shit.
Looks like things have died off up here.
You mean as far as tonight goes? It was
no. I mean
Sandy
and Polito. For now, like it just seems like I'm not seeing a lot of recent calls in the last hour or so.
Let's see. We got shit popping off on 4. I haven't responded to any drug calls yet.
Drug calls are okay. So there's 2 like
quiet or some shit. I feel like every time I'm talking, people can't hear.
No, 10-2.
Just extremely quiet.
What'd you say?
There's been
I appreciate it.
There's been pretty frequently a pattern to the drug sales calls. I've either seen people driving around in stolen cars, I think distributing drugs like almost like a delivery service, I guess the best way I can describe it. Because we've caught them in different locations in these stolen cars making handoffs in quite the same way that we catch them like distributing stolen goods. The other one is we've seen a lot of people on foot in like their home turf locations, like for example the Vagos. I woke up in shift 1 the other day with Denzel, and we got on top of a rooftop and we saw like 5 different Vagos all making handoffs to locals. One guy was like the distribution guy and kept running back and forth to the stash and getting more. It was a whole operation. So for those drug calls, which usually happen like, you know, in like the barrio or forum or wherever, Vespucci sometimes, we try to get like a big presence and go in together, because otherwise we might be outnumbered. The ones that you see randomly, and the way I would guess is the pattern that I've seen is they show up more individually, right? As opposed to a cluster of calls surrounding prolonged dealing. It's more just like a one-off, and then you'll see another one come on the other side of the city. Those ones I just try to look for suspicious vehicles in the area or people, you know, hanging out where they shouldn't be.
Is there like stuff that you would target that you're like, okay, I'm gonna master this craft, or is it kind of just like
you should probably learn everything you can about 37 Charlies.
I started, and it's just like a 36, so there's no Alpha or Bravo, it goes straight to Charlies.
Yep.
There's multiple instances of what 37 Charlies can be as well.
I've sent I made a report, actually. If you look up investigate reports 37-C, so Lenny Hawk and I, my partner, were like, this was something we worked on for like months, figuring out from the ground up, you know, giving people plea deals, interrogating them, getting little pieces of info. And eventually we were pretty confident we know like the prime spots that the drop-offs happen at. We know what they're doing, which is transferring washed cash to buy money orders. And we know why they're doing it, which is they get their money cleaned, and then the person who's paying them gets to try to smuggle money out of the country with these money orders. So they end up being marked for like Bank of Cuba or some weird shit. So the idea with these calls is that, as far as we can gather, it seems like the store clerk handles the transaction and sells them the money orders. And then about like a minute to a minute and a half later, somewhere in that range, the clerk realizes that something's off about the money. Like it just fucking looks weird. It's a little damp, you know, it's like, what the fuck is this? And so the clerk, you know, just out of caution, calls us and says, hey, you should probably look into this. There's something weird going on. So when you get a call like that, your goal is to pretty much go ahead of where the call came from. If you put yourself in their shoes and think, where do you think they'd go? So for example, like a common route that we've seen is they'll go Davis to Innocence, right? Because they're right next to each other. So you go Grove Street gas station to the Innocence 24/7. And then some people from there will get immediately on Olympic and go Palomino Freeway to the Palomino Freeway 24/7. And then they'll go to Sandy Shores, Route 68. And then they'll go to Great Ocean Highway, right? So they stick on like the perimeter of the island. Other people will go all in the city. So they'll go like Davis to Innocence, then they'll go Legion Square, then they'll go Hawick Meteor Street, and then they'll go westbound and go like Boulevard Del Perro or Hawick by the old courthouse. And so it's kind of just like figuring out where you think they're going to be and then looking for either any Flag 1060 vehicles or the car that gets called out over dispatch sometimes. And even then, if you catch them, sometimes you can't even prove what they were doing because they have these techniques now where they travel in groups. And basically one guy will drive a legal car in his name. He'll carry all the washed cash. When they get to the bank point, the guy driving the stolen car will get out, get the washed cash from his friend from the window, buy the money order, hand the money order through the window, and then drive off again in the stolen car. So sometimes you'll catch these guys and they won't have anything, or they'll only have wash cash, no money orders, or they'll only have money orders, no wash cash. It's very difficult, but it's, you know, it's rewarding when you do catch one because you have to actually think and like put your mind to it and plan ahead and enlist other units to help you cover other angles of like re-entry into the city, things like that, right?
Yeah, that's wild as hell.
Each one is like a mini manhunt basically, because you're kind of racing against the clock to catch these guys speeding around this stolen car before they finish, you know, exchanging and buying the money orders. So I'd say that's probably one of the harder crimes to catch that relies on like not only you being able to think ahead of them, but also then organizing like other people to help you get the pursuit together, blah, blah, blah. Those can get violent because some of those runs, people have had upwards of $20,000 at a time. So you just be advised of that, be careful. We've had people take hostages to try to get their friends out with the money after we've taken them as a 95. So, you know, it's definitely a high intensity call, but it's worth it if you can, you know, figure it out. Drugs, I know a little bit, like I said, like about Polito. Try to run radar on this tow truck if you can.
Yeah, I got it.
But I
whenever Aziz got beat down, all I know is what I heard on the radio.
134. He ran to the front.
Okay, I don't got a plate
that's
yet.
when he opened fired as
There
I
we
was
go,
in
100
the
miles
per hour,
corner,
103 is what I
running
thought.
away, and I heard him get hit. I didn't see it, and then she got shot down.
That's when he called on the radio. He was going to.
Yeah, 103 is what he topped out at.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and he also took, or she also took down Lenny Hawk. That's why he was chasing her in the first place.
That's what I heard as well.
Dispatch 178 traffic southbound Joshua Road, nearing Joshua approach to Route 68 with a tow truck. Has a silver baller on the back. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
Doing good, doing good.
My name is Officer Declan Crane with the LSPD badge number 178. My associate over there is Mr. Peters, also with the LSPD.
How's it going?
What's your name, sir?
Otis Valentine.
Hello, Mr. Valentine. I assume you know why I pulled you over today.
No, I do not.
Okay, that would be for your speed, you know, as well as the aggressive, you know, passing, you know, while speeding, all that. Can I get your license registration, please?
Okay, do you mind let me know what you clocked me at?
Yeah, I clocked you at 99. I believe my partner clocked you at 103.
103 is what I got you at.
Oh, sounds good. There's my ID.
I got it all documented as well.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Valentine. You can go ahead and speak with my partner here. I'll be back with you in a minute.
Sounds good.
Okay, so if the speed limit is, I always forget where it's 70 or 75. 75, and he's going 103, and that's at least 15 over, right? So second degree speeding. Speeding. At least 16 up to 30. Yep. So second degree speeding, and then
Kind of relaxing, you know? Kind of get to spend some time on the road.
yeah, so we're gonna give him
Dispatch 134, 76 MRP.
speeding and the negligent driving for the swerving and passing at high rates of speed. We'll see how the attitude is. If it's really bad, then we'll not give leniency. If he's, you know, willing to like admit that he fucked up, then we'll give leniency. Those Valentine toes fast. Cletus Cornwood, stupid person does stupid things.
Happy 276 Central Medical.
That's a fucking report name right there. Okay, let's see. Otis Valentine. Yeah, double check him. The hidden. Oh, I took his DNA. Yeah. Oh, he's already got a previous charge for this. Okay. How many points does he have? This Valentine. He's got 5 points. Alright, he's not getting leniency. He has previous charges for this. Negligent driving.
Alright, hang tight, boss, alright?
second-degree speeding. Safe.
Hey Nancy, how's it going?
Hello, Mr. Valentine.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good, good, sir. So I see you previously already had an incident. Was that in a tow truck with the unsafe operation of the commercial vehicle, or was that a different vehicle?
It was a sanitation vehicle.
Sanitation. Okay.
Are you with him right now?
See, you understand the purpose of that law, right?
Bitch, that I'm about to win in the bedroom and taste his dick.
Sorry, I just got distracted by your partner's conversation. Yes, I guess. I mean.
Yeah. What do you say?
Large vehicles more dangerous. Is that the whole point?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, you can understand, right? Like you're going 100 miles an hour. In a car, it would be bad enough to head on someone. You're in a tow truck carrying a car, right? So it's kind of like.
Sure.
It's pretty dangerous, right? You know.
Extra dangerous. Okay.
I let him know
Yeah.
some kind of Mormonism.
So look, sir. Today it is going to be second-degree speeding, negligent driving. The negligent driving is for the swerving and weaving and the passing at the high rates of speed. And we're going to have the enhancement charge for this being in a tow truck, as I described, which is the unsafe operation of a large commercial vehicle.
Oh, okay.
So your fine today is going to be $2,375, 8 points on your license.
Oh wow, 8 points. Okay.
Gonna get you billed here. Yeah, you do only have 5 currently before the application of those points, so you will go up to 13. You still have another 7 before your license would be revoked.
Okay, good to know.
All right, so Mr. Valentine, this is not an admission of guilt. It does not mean that you are like, you know, not contesting this at all. It just means that you were here and you received these citations. If you could sign, please.
I guess.
Thank you, sir. All right, sir. Thank you for the compliance. You know, once again, please just try to keep the speed down a little bit. I know out here in the country, it can get easy to kind of turn on the radio and just cruise. But do remember you are in a very heavy commercial vehicle, so try to keep it down a little bit, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You'll be free to go.
All right, thank you.
You have a good day. Thank you, sir.
God damn, I mean, shit, that's a. I've seen about.
He was pleasant.
3 tow trucks come blasting through here.
If he didn't have the previous charge, then he would have got leniency. But having it already means he kind of already, you know. Yeah.
I might sit up here when it's slow tomorrow morning. So
I'll show you where to go. I'll show you where to sit, because check this out. The reason why they're speeding like this on this route is as follows. And by the way, so my policy with that enhancement charge, because it is pretty harsh, it's like $1,200 and 4 points just for the enhancement. Oh, look at that motorcycle speeding. My policy is that if someone, like, you know, stops and talks to me and they're reasonable, right, and they understand like that they need to slow down in like the commercial vehicles and they don't have a prior charge of it, I usually just give them a warning about it. But he already had he's been charged with that already, so he knows better. This is where the tow trucks are coming from, and the reason is there is a depot in Grapeseed. Have you ever been there?
I don't think I
stumbled on this the other day. I've never towed before, but I stumbled on this the other day. These people probably think I'm chasing them. So if you come all the way down here on East Joshua, and then you head into Grapeseed, and we get down to like this this bridge crossing that heads off to the east. If you take this right turn to the east here.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
See, that's the silver car. And then look right here to the right. This is where the drop-offs occur. So you'll see multiple tow trucks in and out of here all the time.
That's crazy as hell.
So, you know, some stuff I've seen them like ramp it off through these fields and then ramp onto the freeway. You know, you see them speeding up and down. Oh yeah. Like right here, they'll ramp over this barrier like this just to get quicker back onto the freeway.
Okay, unsafe
operation of a large commercial vehicle.
Tier 2 or Tier 3, ground group 6, etc. Off-road. Wow, it just basically off-road and they're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, the point is basically, right, like we noticed basically as cops that we're seeing a lot more tow trucks and sanitation trucks and grime trucks and all this, the group 6 ones. I mean, these things are giant, like, you know, the ones that go to the vault, right? They're like giant armored cars, and people are driving them around at like 110 miles an hour. So at a certain point, we have to, you know, do something. So we petitioned the council, and they made this law that basically lets us kind of like add an extra, you know, extra little bit of incentive for people to slow down in these bigger trucks. I mean, I got a guy the other day who was going 110 miles an hour, 105 miles an hour down Sonora Road into Harmony. I saw him pass like multiple vehicles over a double yellow, you know, and this is in a tow truck, and it's like that's the kind of shit where if like you run into that in a chase, like you're probably ejecting and going down, you know. There really is no crime. I mean, it's Friday night, you know, and it's pretty close to tsunami.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm starting to fade. I've been on duty for fucking 12 hours today.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go off duty too.
Okay,
yeah. All I wanted to do was show you the Polito stuff.
Yeah, I'm fucking I mean, hey, if you're around and I'm around, I'm always down to kind of like collaborate and fucking work on some shit with you. So I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, the Polito stuff is fun. These guys, like, the reason why I enjoy like going up there and patrolling and like investigating them is because I've actually talked to them, you know what I mean, like multiple times, and they seem like, you know, well, there's one right there at the skate park. Let's go see if they're smoking weed real quick before we go off duty.
Okay, yeah, let's go check it out.
That's one of the guys. That's the guy I found the other day in the lowrider on forum with Zaso on him. But yeah, I mean, they're personable, so even if they are drug dealing pieces of shit, you know. Dispatch to 178 responding to latest 911. Wow, radio's really dead, huh? Have you driven a Scout with a turbo before?
Nah, I haven't. I mean, I've just been driving the CVP. I don't want to get fucking. I kind of don't.
It feels good.
I kind of don't want to drive it because I just want to be like. I don't want to experience what life could be.
It's the Explorer you've always wished you had. All right, let's see here.
You see him on the ground right there to the right, behind us by the half pipe. Backing up. There he is.
Dispatch to 17823 at the Little Soul Skate Park. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Declan.
How we doing?
Being so fucking cool and then fell.
Oh.
We got an
So
Eastside baller,
fucking
huh?
Yeah. No, Eastside Polito gang.
Yeah,
Not
Polito
really a
gang.
Oh shit, you guys got a gang up in Polito?
Not really.
Oh.
Or like a Polito Friends Club, I would call them.
Yeah, we do have barbecues.
So what's up? You kids just skating, you know?
Yeah.
Just
Being
Hey,
cool.
grinding rails.
Sister/wife just
Hell
asked
yeah.
me to
No,
check
he
on
said I
Lynn.
should
He was
try her new
getting
bike.
chased
Smoking
towards
on
Strawberry
that
Gas.
za.
On foot.
Pizza? I love me some pizza.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm at the other za,
I
you
heard
know?
someone yell.
You know,
That good.
What was that?
You get down with the devils. We're cool. You know, we're cool cops.
Wait, aren't you the guy that would follow Delva around?
No, not me. No, never.
You're the guy that was like,
nope.
Delva, I followed you for like
Nope.
2 hours.
Never heard of
Delver?
anyone named Delver.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
Peters,
know
right?
what they're doing. This is.
Yeah, don't worry, Bird. I won't blow up your spot.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. We're cool.
Yeah, we're
hip
cool.
with it.
Yeah, I won't, you know.
You're cool?
Yeah, no, I'm cool. I mean, hey, look, you know.
Chill like that.
Can you hit the half pipe with this sick new bike?
Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll show you how cool
Yeah,
I
get
am.
him, Peters. Yeah, get him, Peters.
All right, yeah.
Let's see what you got.
This cop's kind of cool because of his bench trial, Bobby Charles had to put Carmine's balls in his mouth in the court of law.
Nice.
Who the hell are you?
That's Baby Crane.
That's Baby
Oh, hey, I'm Declan.
Baby Crane.
Yeah, I'm a police officer. What's going on?
Yeah.
He's
Hi,
my
Declan. Are you gonna save Alex?
No, I'm not trained for that. I'm just here to. Whoa, nice.
Okay, that was kind of cool.
That was sad.
I'll do it again though. Watch this.
Yeah, do a good one.
Yeah, the EMS are on their way, I think.
Yeah, they said they were coming. We figured we'd come, check out what's going on at the park,
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Until they get here, you never know. She could die.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not trained for that. We get sued.
What?
Oh.
That happens.
Yeah, that's what happened
so
to me.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Let's go now.
Yeah.
Man, if only, Peters, you had something to help you feel better after crashing.
I know.
Like some za.
Something to take the edge off, man.
100.
God, I'm just so stressed out with my wife yelling at me and work all the time.
Yeah, same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep doing these morphine-soaked bandages.
I know, it's crazy. So what?
Surely the addiction won't do anything
Hey,
bad
this
to
car's
us.
out here in front of the hospital.
Hey, do you know a guy named Barry by chance?
You guys so
Barry
good.
Benson,
Morphine?
Barry
biker
Benson.
guy.
Yeah, the big Fortnite guy.
He's Australian.
He's
the loud Australian one.
No, not Barry Benson. Barry
Oh.
Fortnite.
Barry Fortnite.
Oh, Barry Fortnite.
Yeah, you guys know Barry Fortnite? He hangs out up in Polito.
Oh, Barry Among Us.
Hey, Barry Among Us.
Ooh.
What's he sound
Aka.
like?
Sounds like yeah.
Maybe it's the same guy. I can't tell. You got any other thing?
No, not really.
Okay. So Winter
Does
Declan
this sometimes?
Yep, that's the one. Winter Declan and I getting invited to one of these barbecues.
Oh, the koozie party.
Oh, put him in the koozie.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I will, probably moving them sometime soon outside on the
Oh,
yard.
nice.
Yeah. That's gonna be
Okay.
real good.
Yeah,
Getting bamboo installed in the house.
I'd like to go. I'd like to go to a koozie party. What about you, Declan?
Well, I get kind of sunburned easily.
Okay.
Are you guys gamers at all?
Who?
Yeah, sometimes I play like mobile games because
Seems like
my
a Genshin
goddess
Impact
Gura
type of
gets
guy.
sponsored by them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then I get to like level 500, so I'm indirectly giving her money because she's my Oshi.
Now I just play EverQuest
noble
25-year
cause.
anniversary.
Oh yeah,
this
isn't
year.
that coming out soon? Yeah.
Well, it's already out, but TLP next month, 1 month away. New loot
Do we
rule
have
is supposed to be
177
absolutely
like
insane.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that last time. I was gonna say you should come over. We have a land setup getting built.
Oh yeah.
Check out my
could,
Twitter
like,
pic.
maybe
How's
we
that
could
setup look?
We could get down on some za and play some video games. you know?
Yeah.
I'll be able to help.
Yeah, we got a lot of pizzas.
Yeah, we're going. We're currently going northbound LG.
What's
So much pizza. You can see the boxes there.
Hey, what's Femboy Beauty?
You wouldn't get it.
It's the same thing as Kappa LOL.
You know, you
Yeah,
like
it's-
really like your Oshi.
Yeah.
We're currently going up top.
Okay, some people just really like femboys. Like
Yeah, I get
you
that.
tell them a joke and like they giggle and like your soul just feels healed.
Yeah, that makes sense. One time I got
Yeah.
lost on Bad Dragon for like 2 hours.
2 hours? What's on there?
Toys.
81823.
Ooh, I love toys.
Yeah, it's like Gunpla but different.
Yeah, I'm chasing him. He's still going up the ladder.
I love Gunpla.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I genuinely have
it has
10
like
kids.
only one piece instead of a bunch of them.
I think you'd be interested.
Hey, you,
I
you
love
still get
One
to play with the
Piece.
toys after you put them together.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Right. Well.
I think it'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we got the land set up.
wow. Wait, why? Well, how do you know Fiona? Wait, Stuart, is that your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
adopted.
We watched her get arrested earlier, and
Your mom really sucks at driving.
yeah.
Sorry,
How
I
many
don't know if that was rude, but
We even.
okay,
we
bye.
backed up- Oh.
Bye, good luck.
78's Bell pillbox.
Wait, I'm on that roof. I don't have eyes on anybody else. I'm not sure if there's a second suspect.
Status on the
Saw that.
situation in general.
We have 2 officers down, 1 suspect down. Roof looks clear. Anybody available? We need 78s down here.
This is pillbox, correct? I'm 76. Wait, is it actually pillbox? Am I stupid? Is it actually
fuck is
pillbox?
it?
Where is it?
I don't see it. I don't know.
EMS from PD.
I marked it. It's not pillbox.
Can I get a
Oh, Pillbox Hill.
52 on the rooftops behind Fleeca Bank near Legion Square? We have 2 officers down, 1 suspect down.
A-firm, is it clear to roll in?
A-firm, it's clear to roll in.
Wait, they're calling a code 4 already? Oh, is this like, what is this?
76.
On the roof? Somebody get thrown off?
Wait, what does this stem from?
A18, to reiterate, the 78s are code 4. EMS, you are good to roll in on the rooftops.
What does this stem from?
Stem from a foot pursuit. I believe it may have been in relation to the guy that was chasing Lenny. I have no clue.
A firm. And what kind of weapons were used?
Wrenches.
10-4, 10-4.
The 1 suspect so far, I believe both were wrenched.
Okay.
F2's 23 trying to find my way up.
Holy fuck.
You still have those barriers? Bring them here. Block this alleyway.
See. Where's Trav? Oh, that's him right there on the phone. Look like Aziz for a second. Nice.
Yeah, Chatterbox.
Oh, I'm working with him. I'm trying to get him to snitch on the Polito cartel.
Oh, okay, good. He thinks that I'm some guy named Gunner and I'm dead, so I just call him and I use a voice modulator to put delay on my voice and pretend to be a ghost.
You know all the moonshine in the trunk?
Yeah,
That was his.
saw that.
I let him off on just like evading and resisting, and I only billed him. I didn't even send him to jail. And he agreed he's gonna get his friend to go up to Polito and push drugs on their turf, and then he's gonna record them confronting his friend. And that way he can get like video of like faces and shit, and those are the people who are like in the drug game up there. So it can help us like confirm what we already know, kind of, you know?
That's fucking great.
Yeah,
that's good.
So I already paid him $2,500, and I owe him another $25 when he gets me the video.
Those people were fucking stoned as fuck. A couple of fucking stoners if I've ever seen them, you know what
degenerates, I mean? I mean, you see that guy's glasses he's wearing? Come on.
You're not even fucking, you're not wrong at all.
He's like an astronaut. Man doesn't even know what planet he's on.
You ever fucking think about like hiring Lenny as a CI or some shit, being like a fucking snitch?
I don't know, man. Lenny was like one of my best friends and like a mentor almost. And I'm still kind of shell-shocked about what he did. Like, I know it's real, but it doesn't feel real, man. Like, I've seen him a couple times, and I've even been like unsure of what to say because it's like there's so much I want to say, you know, but it's like I don't want to, you know, actually confront that shit. I'd rather just bottle it deep inside
and then have it all come out one day. That sounds like a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, that's what, you know, I figured. Yeah,
that's how you be a man.
I mean, that's what Lenny did, you know. Yeah,
suppress him and then you blow up.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Lenny did, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, I guess. I ain't talking about. I saw Slacks today. I was like, oh, I saw your friend Lenny, and he fucking grabbed his gun so tight. I was like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
that's not good.
It's been weird, you know, because I had a gun pulled on me after when Lenny was in the cells getting processed. I was standing there with him, and I realized that I had been shot down in the previous scenario, and I'd never like inventoried my possessions or anything to see what had been robbed or what I needed to do, like what I need to buy from the armory. So I was like reloading my magazines, like checking my IFAKs and everything, and I look over and Flop's holding a gun, and I'm like, why do you have a gun out? And he goes, do you want to be honest? He's like, well, I'm down here in the cells with Lenny and Lenny's friend, and I don't really trust you, basically.
Hey, when
So I got really fucking mad, and I called him a useless cunt multiple times over radio, and told him that was the hardest police work he's done in months. So yeah, I think I'm doing fine.
You're doing pretty good. That's how men handle their problems. That's how you're supposed to.
Yeah, I think I'm, you know, processing, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, I think this is code 4. Let's go off duty. I'm fucking
Advise
tired.
on that fleet scene. We do have 195. Both officers are currently getting treated by EMS.
Okay, because this is downgraded, 178 is going to go 42. You guys have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, Declan.
805, same traffic.
Good night, Peters.
Thanks. Thanks, sir. Oh, good. Nobody knows. Coyote, quit fucking up and making me look bad.
I think he's gonna be my next project.
He's gonna be amazing.
I mean, I know he will be, but holy fuck, is he green?
No, yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, like, you say that, but I don't really know, but I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the interest.
Gunshot in the parking lot, misfire.
There it is.
As we were talking about him,
I think, like I was thinking about it earlier, right? It's like one of those things where teaching is really hard for me, especially. I feel like if you try to show somebody something, a lot of times, like if somebody just doesn't show any fucking interest, then it's like, why should I fucking teach them anything, you know? But it's like a curious mind that is ready to be fucking molded is like there's nothing greater.
Yeah, I agree. Bury me inside the Louis stove. Is a big booty hoe. Is a big booty hoe.
You want me to carry some of the shit?
Nope. It's all good.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go off duty then.
See you, brother.
You around tomorrow?
Yeah, at some point.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you. Local tow. Love you guys. I'm fucking tired. Today was long at work in real life, and now I'm tired. No, green just means new. Doesn't mean dumb. Just new. Today was interesting. It was a little intense. It was a little back to back to back when we were already kind of tired. I think we managed to get some RP out of it, you know, at different times. So yeah, it's like a, you know, what do you kid? What's in between a W and an L? What letter do the kids spam? Is it like medium, like an M or something? M's all around, dog. T for tie. Mid, yeah. It was kind of mid. Yeah, that's fair. You know, we got some RP. We found some RP here and there, you know. You just gotta sniff it out, right? Sometimes it's like a truffle. You just gotta, you know, gotta try harder to find it. But yeah, thanks for being here. You may see me offline later. I don't know. I might get on during shift 3 and like ride with like Mobo or somebody. I might get on during shift 3 and play Jove. I don't know. But I need to go take a nap.